everybody. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm doing a cooking video. I'm not a chef by any means, and I don't pretend to know how to cook by any means. However, I've been able to feed the family for like the past 7, almost 8 years with Nate's help. So I found a recipe online. It's shepherd's pie. We had it in Seattle, Washington at Kale's Irish Pub, but it was in like separate little containers of like single serving sizes, whereas I'm gonna make it in this big Pyrex container where you can just scoop it out with spatula. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Don't mind the lack of space. The countertops, as you can see, this is all I have to work with. But here are the ingredients that are required for this recipe, at least the easy, simple version. So it says it serves 4. So you need 1.5 to 2 pounds of potatoes, peeled and quartered. You're going to end up mashing them. 8 tablespoons or 1 stick of butter. 1 medium onion, chopped about 1.5 cups. 1 to 2 cups of vegetables, diced carrots, corns, and peas. 1.5 pounds of ground beef. We have about 2, but because we couldn't find 1.5, so 1/2 cup of beef broth, 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, which the Worcestershire sauce is back here, and we also have just in the up cupboard salt and pepper and seasonings. Alright everybody, so here are the potatoes that I used. I actually ended up using 5. So what I did here was clean them, peel them, and then quarter them, and per Food Wishes, which I watch avidly, he always says to make sure you cut them evenly, all the same size, so they cook through consistently. So that's what I did there. Tried to quarter them all and put them in some boiling water. Next, I'm taking my big wok that I just recently got and I'm so excited about, but it allows me to cook a lot all at once. So here, yeah, and we have a gas stove, by the way. So I'm putting 2 pounds of ground beef in. This is loosely following the recipe online. I'll go ahead and put that link down below so you guys can follow it more directly. This was just me doing the easiest thing possible, just because you want to make it easy as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and mix that all up, and then I'm going to take that whole onion I had. I'm using everything but like 1/4 of it, and I'm going to use the Ninja, and I'm going to basically puree the onion. I have family kids that do not like onion. I don't blame them. So you can see the consistency here is very smooth. It blended into the beef really well, so you didn't have the, you know, thicker chunks. Per the recipe, they wanted you to saute it with the vegetables, but this was just a lot more easier combining the 2 steps together, and it came out tasting just, I would assume, the same. Here you see the effects from the onions. I cried. Yeah, my eyes got red. So the meat started browning up more, so I added in the vegetables, and I did, again, the easy thing where we got canned peas, carrots. I used 2 small cans of peas and carrots and a large can of corn. These are the vegetables the recipe suggested, so henceforth why we got these. And then also it says to add 1/2 cup of beef broth. This is to keep the meat from drying while it cooks all out and the mashed potatoes are cooking. And also a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I ended up sprinkling a little bit more of beef broth halfway through cooking, just because while I was waiting for the potatoes, it ended up tasting really good. So that is going to go ahead and mix through. You're going to want to make sure to place the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. You could, like halfway through when it goes in, broil just the top to make the top really crispy, which is what I did as well. Here I'm just testing the potatoes to make sure they're done. Once they were done, I added butter, a little bit of salt and pepper, and then I go ahead and start mashing them. Once they were fully mashed, I went ahead and started preparing to make the mix. It was just super easy. I think shepherd's pie, and you, I'm sure, will tell me if I'm wrong, was something that was for the like something cheap and easy basically to eat back in the day. So what I did here was I took the Pyrex pan, sprayed it down so nothing stuck, and I placed the stuff that was in the wok, so the meat, that goes all on the bottom. Flatten that out, and I'll put that all on the bottom. And then what I had went ahead and did is I just put the mashed potatoes on the top. Super easy. I had it in the oven for about 20 minutes and then put it up for the broil for like less than 5. It was like 2.5 minutes maybe. It wasn't directly under the broil, but I'll have, and I sprinkled cheese on. The recipe doesn't say to do this, but I thought this would be just like a nice little added touch. I didn't put a whole lot on, but once I pulled it out of the oven, you can hear the consistency of the mashed potatoes on the top as I scrape it with the spatula. So what you should see here in just a second. But yeah, this is the outcome. It tasted really, really good. Alright, so I went ahead and served up the family, so you can see the top layer like half and half. So it was like half mashed potatoes and then half meat. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And let me know how you like these cooking videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!